Have you ever heard of the elevator game? This isn't just some game you play on your phone. This is a ritual, an urban legend that supposedly started in Korea and Japan with a set of rules so specific they say it can transport you to another world. Now, a word of caution. This is just a story, a creepypasta that's been making the rounds online. We're just exploring the legend, not encouraging anyone to try it. Seriously, don't. It's meant to be spooky, not a how-to guide. So, according to the legend, the first thing you need is a building with at least 10 floors and an elevator. Crucially, you have to be completely alone. No one else in the elevator, no one waiting for it. The ritual begins the moment you step inside. You press the buttons in a very specific sequence. Think of it like a cheat code for reality. The sequence is 4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5. Let's break that down. You get in on the first floor and press the button for the fourth floor. When the doors open, you stay inside and press the button for the second floor. From that, you go to the sixth, then back down to the second. Then you ascend to the 10th floor. And finally, you press the button for the fifth floor. Each time the doors open, you're not supposed to get out. You just stay put, pressing the next number in the sequence. It's said that if anyone gets on the elevator with you at any point, the ritual is broken. You have to start all over again. This is where the story takes a turn from strange to genuinely unsettling. When the elevator reaches the fifth floor, the doors will open, and a woman might step inside. The legend is very clear on this next part. You must not look at her. You must not speak to her. You are to pretend she isn't there at all. The story goes that she isn't human. Acknowledging her in any way is the biggest mistake you can make. The tales say that if you look at her, if you speak to her, she will claim you. What does that mean? The legends are vague, but it's never good. They say she might take you with her, and you'll never be seen again. She's the gatekeeper, the first test of the ritual. So you're on the fifth floor. This mysterious woman has just stepped in. Your heart is pounding. Every instinct is screaming at you to look, to say something, anything. But the rules are absolute. You ignore her. You keep your eyes fixed forward, on the elevator doors, on the floor numbers, anywhere but on her. You then press the button for the first floor. Here's the final twist in the sequence. If the ritual is working, the elevator won't go down to the first floor. Instead, it will begin to ascend past the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, all the way up to the 10th floor. This ascent is your point of no return. The legend says that as you pass the 9th floor, you will feel something change. A shift in the air, a drop in temperature, a feeling of deep unease. You are supposedly crossing a threshold. The elevator dings. The doors slide open. You've arrived at the 10th floor, but this isn't the 10th floor, you know. According to the legend, you are now in the other world. The first thing you'll notice is the view. You look out the windows, and the sky is not blue or gray or black. It's a deep, dark red. Some versions of the story describe it as a bruised crimson color with a single black cross visible in the distance. There are no other lights. The entire world outside is cloaked in this eerie red twilight. And the second thing you'll notice? The silence. This world is a mirror of our own. The building is the same, the layout is identical, but it's completely empty. All the lights are off. There are no sounds of traffic, no distant sirens, no people talking. You are the only conscious being there. The only soul in a silent, red world. The woman who got on at the 5th floor? She's gone. You are completely and utterly alone. The legend says you can explore this other world, but you are warned to stay aware of your surroundings. You may feel disoriented and your electronics, like your phone or camera, might not work properly. The world looks the same, but it feels fundamentally wrong. It's a silent, abandoned copy of reality, and you are the only one there to witness it. Now, let's say you've had enough of this silent red dimension. How do you get back? The return trip is just as specific as the journey there. You must use the same elevator you arrived in. If you wandered off and can't find it, or if it has moved, the stories say you are trapped there forever. To return, you get back in the elevator and press the same sequence of buttons: 4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5. Once you've pressed the 5th floor button, you then need to press the button for the 1st floor. As the elevator begins to move, you have to be ready. If it starts going up to the 10th floor again, you need to press any other button to cancel the trip. You must stop it before it reaches the 10th floor, or you'll be stuck. If you succeed, and the elevator starts descending to the 1st floor, you're almost home. But there's one final terrifying catch. As you descend, the legend says you should close your eyes. When you feel the elevator stop and the doors open, do not open your eyes until you are certain you are back in your own world. How can you be certain? Listen. Listen for the normal sounds of your world. The hum of the building, the distant traffic, anything. Because sometimes when those doors open, you're not back. You're somewhere else entirely, a place that just pretends to be home. The story goes that if you step out into a false version of your world, you may never truly return. It's a chilling tale, isn't it? The idea of accessing another reality with something as mundane as an elevator is what makes it so creepy. It plays on our fears of the unknown, of being alone, and of things that look familiar but are deeply wrong. It's a perfect example of a modern urban legend, spreading through forums and social media, evolving with each telling. Of course, it's just a story. The button sequence is just a random series of numbers. Elevators are governed by complex logic controllers, and they aren't portals to other dimensions. But the power of the story lies in that what if. What if there was a crack in reality, a hidden code that could let us peek behind the curtain? It's that thought that keeps the legend of the elevator game alive and continues to give people chills. Remember, if you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, it's important to reach out and talk to someone. There are resources and people who want to help. You're not alone. Thanks for joining me down this rabbit hole of urban legends. If you enjoy exploring the strange and unexplained, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. What spooky story should we look into next? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.